So no matter what kind of it is, we're still gonna have it. So this is definitely the week to donate. So if you can, call 330-416-2489. We have some lovely DJs waiting in the call center. Or if you run it up that address, you can visit rock889.com. Communicate you guys from diamond music. We will have Top Delicate at 2015 Jam Police State up next. And after that, Helpless by Rosa. I'm DJ Danish. I'm going to be with you for the next 3 hours, so don't move those dials. Cool. Hey, Lowell, you're on.
Time for me.
Engage now.
All right, you're all set. Thank you. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, 20% off for the stuff on the wall. Start out with them. Yeah. Move it back and forth every time, and then cord comes out. I don't want to do that. Just set it still. Reading upside down. And this is the one. He's creating a book. All right, you're all set. Thank you. Have a great day. You too. Thanks. I'm gonna fill out one of those things for you. Yeah.
Hey, you're still alive.
That's what they tell me. Unfortunately.
How you been? You're nice. I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but I can think it, right?
How you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great.
You know, so good.
I just moved back about 6 weeks ago, so.
Okay, she likes it.
I don't understand why people come there. I mean, other than they just go away for some work for a little bit. But
Well, I moved for grad school, and then I had a job lined up on a sitting in rotation program this cycle. Then I came home to work out my 2 weeks notice at get-go, and our manager from the store was like, well, hey, instead of doing that, why don't you like take a promotion at my store? And the pay was more than they offered me down there, and I was like, well, okay. So in the span of 4 days, I got offered a job that was paying more, found an apartment here, got approved for the apartment here, and my landlord down there found somebody to lease my apartment a month early so I could get out of my lease. So all that happened in 4 days. I was like, maybe I'm supposed to do this.
that's one of them things where they tell you, just go with it.
Right, yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, this is probably what I'm supposed to do, because that doesn't happen in 4 days ever. Yeah, so there I am, just here.
I'm only here on Saturdays.
Okay. And I work most Saturdays. I do request this off just to come in, so.
Yeah, I work right now from home, but
Okay.
I sit in front of 3 computer screens for 8 hours a day.
And then have a migraine from hell and want to die when you're done. That's fine.
I go out and
I would too.
I go out into the hallway and do push-ups.
Oh my god. I was like, I can't. I don't like working from home. I need a schedule where I go to a place and it's for working, and then when I get home, it's for not working.
That's why I haven't been able to get back to the gym's open. My gym's open back up, but I haven't gone because you have to put in a reservation through the 2.5. And I'm like, I always like to just go.
Right.
It's
I am now motivated to work out. Let me
Yeah.
go do it. And see, I'm the same way. Like if I'm gonna go to the gym, like I have to be in the mood to
put in a reservation for one of the 10 spots at 7 o'clock. I'm like, I don't know if I'm still gonna want to do it then.
That's why I haven't been back to the gym since they opened.
Hey, I'm still letting them take pick my monthly fee, I mean, I want to go back.
Yeah, I
It's
still
just-
get my monthly fee taken out too. I just haven't been there in a long time.
You'd appreciate it. Come on. Dazzler has a lantern. I'm talking.
That does intrigue me.
I'm talking 70s Dazzler.
Isn't that just free?
No.
I can't handle you guys.
Pick up my phone.
I didn't say anything mean to you.
It's so mean. I'm
Not
gonna go-
yet. I mean, you did say we're going to still alive.
Because he wouldn't hang out with me yesterday.
He wouldn't hang out with you yesterday,
No.
so you're mad at him?
Yep.
Like 400 in there, right? Something like that. Yeah. If you squeeze, you can usually get, without, if there's no bags and board, you can get 300 plus, but yeah, I mean, you put the effort into it.
Why am I?
Excuse me, Bruce.
It's all good. Yeah. It took me a minute. It's one of those ones where when I see the name, I'll remember that.
Don't hit that.
I won't.
Dad.
Dad.
You're not my real dad.
You're not my real dad.
You're not.
Oh, come on, man. You got room here. You got room in this thing. What are you talking about? So you want to get? Yeah, I'm excited about it. I haven't read it yet. There's a free comic book page. I got one. Yeah. And then the
That's
free
kind of like an epilogue.
Did you get the? No. There's no.
epilogue is a trade paper.
Is it really?
Yeah, there's some of them up there. Up front. They're half off right now. So.
Yes. Are they? Okay.
Yeah, so normally $10 to $5 today.
I better get one.
Yeah, I read the 2 issues that came out. I kind of want to read that before.
Actually, I think there's one on the shelf there next to you, right between them.
Yeah. You know how to do this, don't you?
No.
No.
You don't know how to do it, Bruce?
No, I can do the top right.
Been collecting comic books since before I was born.
I know. That was in the back wall. Yeah. That's so good. Well, I should have bought it. I bought it last week. It was gone.
I don't know
With the second print one.
one today, but
Yeah. It's alright. That's what I get this season on it.
I think he's got some actual first print.
Is this like full of it? Bill said it was, but it looked emptier than when I got here, so I was like, I'll ask him.
honestly, this room, you're good.
So like
The
what?
dollar book
I have 2
room.
people outside, is that? Okay, okay.
36 plus even.
You do color at your home? With
Hmm?
home commissions?
Once in a while, not a whole lot because it takes me a while, but I'll do them here and there. Last one I did was, let me think, what was that? Donna Troy. It was Donna Troy I did color.
You got by this one too.
Huh?
You got by this one too.
Not somebody else? I would.
His comments are regular.
Really? I don't know you.
No, I don't even.
You getting all the SpongeBob?
Could have found one more, so it was an even 20. Probably not. Hey, all the metal, where is it? Is this up?
No, that's
This one. Right down that book. Still. $1.
$1 back there.
It is.
I don't think there's any chairs or anything right now.
Oh,
Keep guys hard with themselves. Faceplant is what we're just listening to. And it is membership drive. I'm sure you've heard it all week on our very last day. Normally we have a kind of like a battle at the very end, and it always boils down to the top donor. Which I'll give you guys some information on in a little bit, but I just want to let you know about the business donors. So if you're a business out there, local business,
Sure.
big business, whoever you are, we do accept business donors if you're willing to give at $100 rate. At this level, the business can sponsor 1 week of weddings. So that's what a normal thing would do wedding once an hour, but take
152.66, sir.
daily in the weather forecast during morning drive, afternoon drive, and lunch hours. You can pick any week of the wedding. Now, if you have a little bit more money and you want to donate at the $400 level, you can get more business donor at twice the
I pushed, I was like, at first it looked really full, and then I was like, man, there's room in here.
it's unique. So if you ever have a business card, this is definitely a good strategy for it if you want to bring in more business. So if you don't have money in your business and you want to donate to a good cause, you're at 88 give us a call at 330-422-2489.
Oh, yeah.
Or if you'd like to go online, you can visit us 889.
No, I get this.
One more time for you, 330-422-2489 or us 889.
I don't know how much more I can go spend on it.
Quite a bit.
What am I?
I should have extra lotion bag.
There was stacks of them out there, yeah.
Yeah, I got them.
All that I just went through. Which one of my dad was. I'm sorry.
You set this over here?
Fine. You kick my cord, I'll kill you.
Try not to.
All right. All right. See if you find that.
Not a great one, but it's a lid. No problem. Just chip this thing, right?
Sean said he's gonna run the best bar. Probably could have run up something up the road. It would be the best quality.
What do you think? All right.
You always gotta have the globe on there.
Now remember, the 70s is my era. I grew up in.
Nick, I can't believe you got a commission with Jessica Cruz.
What's this?
I got that stack.
I thought we were trading for the Mezco figure.
No.
No?
I just bought that.
So-
That was for just coming up and not having like that time you came up.
Oh, for some reason I thought that we were trading for that. No? Oh, okay. Well, thanks, man.
It was
Oh.
The wall
or
is
not the one
20.
in the box.
The box is 100, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's more than okay.
I don't.
Beyond his rough exterior, he was a sweetheart.
Hmm?
That's a beyond his rough exterior, he's a sweetheart.
Well, he got me my first Mezco. In case you don't know, I'm a huge.
The John
Action
Stewart
figure.
one?
Yes.
Yeah, he was telling me about that.
It's-
That's a cool figure.
It's amazing.
Mm.
He comes with like 100 accessories.
Oh, yeah, they're
Different,
awesome.
like ring blasts, like a shield.
Mm.
One where just like the energy is kind of leaking out. And his battery, if you put the fist up to the battery, it lights up.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. It was like, it's amazing.
Did you see the Mr. Freeze one they're doing?
I saw it at Toy Fair. I saw it on display. I haven't seen like a real close up of
Yeah,
one
that
of
one's
it.
cool looking. I'm excited for that one.
I'm waiting for they always do like their spin on characters, like that Magneto they did.
Oh, yeah,
I'm waiting for them to do a Doctor Doom.
that'll be cool.
I'm surprised they haven't by now. But the Dark Side they did was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It was not cheap
He's
though.
actually metal.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. He's
But
awesome.
it's huge.
Mhm.
It ain't cheap though. But
Yeah.
I'm really thinking about. It's almost like to start saving now because you know they're going to do a Doctor Doom. Because
Oh, yeah.
I heard they teased Fantastic Four,
Oh, really?
and I'm picturing like how would they do the Thing? But I mean they would probably sculpt it because they did that King Kong, and that's all that hair. You know they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
We shall see. It's funny. My DHL delivery knows me by name because I'm always getting stuff. Today, I guess while I'm here, I ordered Snake Eyes, like the GI Joe, the I don't know if it was a San Diego exclusive, the one that comes with all the extra rack of weapons and swords and stuff like that. And so I had to wait for it, but it was kind of like, I'm going to kind of need that one. I mean, the regular one is cool, but I'm like, the one with all the display options. I'm like, yeah. Let's see. Next on the list.
And then we're going to take these to Farm and come back to shop. This is getting to be too much to
What's happening?
and keep track of. So we'll
How you
pre-process and then
Good.
we'll come out.
I'm gonna get some supplies. You cut off on your head.
All gone.
I wasn't doing right after my surgery.
Yeah.
Real quick, and long and colorful, wavy, and then got dry. And left that and went and wrong longer than the other.
Mm-hmm.
What is the problem with more about the medicine and stuff? One of the surgeries is I'm thinking
Wonder Woman.
Could be.
No, he sorted all the Wonder Woman, and then
I've
apparently,
sort of seen old men.
now they're apparently a character.
I'm sure you know the same.
Oh, yeah. No hair. Gotta love it.
Right, get it down there too.
Yep.
New
here,
sir. No, there's a bag there.
I can't help you.
You know me?
No. You?
Yeah.
You want to take this box back?
Write his name as on there. I mean, we know. Like I said, there was
What's it for?
35.
Yeah. Is it for the $2 stuff outside?
No.
Oh no, for in there. You next door. It's Franklin.
How much Franklin? Yes, I'm like, you use the back door.
Nope. Bill's order.
There's what you want. We got what we need.
Donut break.
Oh yeah.
No one's eating.
I had one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Franklin's had one.
I haven't had one.
And you
Who
bought them.
said that? Nick hasn't had one?
Yeah.
Okay. Nick, you like the cream filled or the glazed?
Oh, I'll wait.
Yeah, the bin's up there.
You guys make CTE?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, wow, sure.
That was like one of the last things we did before all this mess.
And the funny thing is, everyone at that show was joking about, how close they were. I said, wow, that's unfair.
We almost didn't go.
We debated it for a month.
Yeah, we actually went to Mexico, came home, went to CC, came home, and then we went to Denver for work. And then everything back.
Does an apple have a? I had someone use their phone.
I would assume it probably does, whatever. We get that over.
Yeah, that phone thing's weird with that thing. They just tap their phone on it. I don't understand. What's the phone?
You've got separate accounts, it's not tied to something, you fill it up, and I get it.
Yeah, Apple Pay brings it's you need to charge it whatever you want. It has to be a bank.
I was like, I'm putting it, I'm like, all of a sudden I see the 35, and I'm like,
I wasn't paying attention to what you were doing. Sorry. That's like those same kind of love.
I don't know why. That's nice.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the class.
Yeah. You guys go?
Go down to the left aisle, go straight down to the door.
I already bought these over there.
He said silver. It's like take a swig of my coffee behind me. There's a few people now. I'm probably done with it. Waiting in the bag of boards and it blows through there. All right, you guys have a good one now. There you go.
I'm here. Drive off, but I'm here.
Keep roll with the yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, surfer.
Now this is just one of my generic poses I do. It helps speed things up. I have like a stack of just poses, like let's say like a more stronger standing pose. That would be Superman or Cap, or a flying pose like this. That'll be Magneto or Parallax. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to. Someone who told me to do it. Michael Golden told me to do it. He suggested. He said sometimes if you have poses in mind and you have a long list, the less time you spend thinking about what to do, you can just focus on the rendering. I'm like, that's a great idea. So I've been doing it ever since. The irony is when he told me that, he was working on a Godzilla with a helicopter by the head. He was like, he said,
Yeah, nothing for that.
He was like, I have nothing for that. But I'm like, but I got the point.
How many you got lined up for today?
Let's see here. Just 2 more so far. Yeah.
How's it going? Good.
I'm trying to watch a video of a guy supposed to be drawing, but all I'm hearing about is donuts.
Donuts and what else was I talking about?
Yeah. It's like I don't see nobody
Action
drawing. I
figures.
just hear somebody talking about danishes and donuts.
Yeah, I'm telling you. And anybody else want one? It's like, oh, you're gonna bring one? No, I'm just gonna make sure I save some for somebody, for everybody. How's it going over there?
Good. How you doing?
It was good seeing Joe. I haven't seen Joe in years and years.
Yeah, and he said that Shirley was supposed to make you something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh okay, but it's just good to see him. I just
How's it going? Okay.
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, this has gone great. All right.
Some guy fell out of the back of his seat.
I would get this thing one day. It's super fast.
I know. You just put it on.
Some random person.
Yeah, you're like, what the heck? Thank you. Thank you.
Dollar books he's not here. Somebody's wrong. Everything I do is if it's $9.99.
Find more stuff. Yeah, like I need more stuff.
Never have enough.
Go get gas.
Slim Summers.
Who?
Slim Summers. That's his nickname. You don't know who Slim Summers is? Scott Summers?
Okay.
Cyclops from the X-Men.
Oh, that's stuff. I got you.
I'm an old school guy, so
Well, I'm old too. I should have known that right off the bat.
Yeah, I got
Trade? It would be, yeah, I don't think so.
When was the flight? Okay. $45.58. What you want? What do you got there? Just that was from the dollar. $35.16. That thing gets in the way more than it helps anymore.
Have a good day.
You too. You want me to throw everything through? Boys.
Chevelle and the 2011 song Face here before and listening to Post Phoenix Forever Subscribe to us. Your favorite thing is in the alternate space. We don't have to do this all. Sometimes here and there. Normally I'm on Friday through the 6th. But I have some time, so I was like, I'll step in, I'll step up. So you can step up during this hard time. We really appreciate a donation, one or two here. We're just trying to keep the station up and running. We're doing the best that we can as a community, especially during the time of the pandemic. So I understand that sometimes we can be strapped for cash, but if you do have even just like, let's say $2 to spend, $2 in month, that would lead to $25 donation. So like $2 a month, maybe that's your morning coffee on your drive to work, or if you have a coffee delivered. So that's like 1 cup of coffee a month, 208. If you could spare 1 cup of coffee a month, make a donation. Call 330-422-2489.
Oh, nice. The dollar.
$4.16 talking so that would be a bigger cup of coffee. If you're caffeine freak like myself, you like the caffeine. Let's say that's 2 monsters. It's like 30. Or if you're like
No, I'm leaving. I was gonna say my goodbye. My dearest friends.
I didn't know you were still here.
Oh, there's a lot to see here.
Yes, there is. There's so much more to
Found
see.
a secret passage.
I know, I think it's there when we cross the way.
I was going to ask you, what do you think of the G.I. Joe figures? I don't know if you were ever a toy guy. Mixed.
And I'm torn. I kind of want them. But I haven't bought any figures in a long time. I don't like the sci-fi guns, but that's how it is.
Well, it looks like Roadblock has a rail gun. You know,
Yeah.
there's a larger version. You know, that's real, believe it or not.
I mean, Duke's gun is pretty close. Scarlett's got a lot of knives, and her crossbow looks cool.
The thing is, because they're Marvel Legends scale, you could just take the Punisher's weapons
I've
and
got,
give them.
years ago, there was a line called Plan B, and it was all like military action
Yeah.
figures. And I got a bunch of those, so I've got like
Okay.
some basic stuff I could swap out.
You know who I'd like to see them make? Spirit.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Spirit and
Plan B toys. There was a bunch of guys who worked for some company, and I don't know if the company closed or they got let go or whatever, and they're like, well, there's always Plan B. We'll do it ourselves. And that was the company motto. There's always Plan B. Yeah, I kind of want them. And then I saw somebody did a repaint of Duke to make them more classic looking, and that really made me want to get them. And I'm like, I have so much crap. The last thing I need is more. So it's tempting, but I've stayed away.
I can get the door for you.
It's nice to see product on the shelves again, and it's not it's quality. Okay. Is that Sean's?
huh?
Is that Sean's?
Yes, yes.
I didn't know what he was getting. I just knew.
He said it was up to me, and it's I like the Dave Cockrum, John Byrne era of Cyclops.
Yes. Yeah, it's my favorite.
Wait a minute, he didn't. Well, he didn't have the X at first.
Yeah,
It was just a buckle at first. I think the X came later. I don't remember if on the Byrne when he had the X on the
He
buckle.
always did.
He did.
You want Byrne or Cockrum?
Either. I think it was just a buckle.
Cyclops. Got the X. Yeah, even like that design.
I forgot about that. That's a different one.
Yeah, it's a little more 70s.
Yeah.
But where is there's this cover. I mean, there's
Oh, he did have an X on it. Okay. All right. So I thought I was misremembering that. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
the artist instincts.
It's like it's an X on it. No. I think that's you're thinking Jim Lee. Like no.
Nope, you got it. Plus it's Sean. He won't know any different. You can tell him whatever. Me and Sean were in the Silver Age room. We were both crying because every book we were looking at, we're like, this was probably ours and we sold it to Bill already. All right, heading out. Good to see everybody.
Good seeing you too.
Daryl, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hope already hit me up. Did you get anything from Daryl today? Yes, I did.
Oh yeah. He's a, yes. They keep the Avengers thing rolling.
Yeah, we'll get back to the mighty Avengers.
Oh yeah. We'll be back before you know
We got plenty of them. They're not going anywhere.
it. We're not going to run out anytime soon.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Daryl.
I think about the one I talked you into, the Mantis Swords one. That's one of my favorite ones, and it's like,
That's awesome. I'm glad that we did it the way we did.
you're like, I don't know, like, please, can I?
I have no regrets. I'm glad we did that. That worked out perfect.
I don't know what it was about that storyline as a kid that just.
I'm rereading West Coast Avengers right now, and she just returned.
Who did?
Mantis. She's running around with West
I
Coast.
thought she was dead.
This is back from the Elm Mill West Coast
okay.
Avengers.
Okay.
She's running around. Well, she was in space then. She's green right now. She has no memories.
Okay. They're like, well, how do we make this like that? Well, the thing is, especially with the costumes, they're making the costumes look like the movies. And I guess I'm of the mind it should be the other way around, but
It's the tail wagging the dog. It's what drives me nuts about the movies.
well, mainly I guess the only one that bugs me is Star-Lord. I like the comic Star-Lord with the like the jagged, the one we had the helmet with the goggles. To me, they did an update of the old John Byrne one. To me, that's his best look. I mean, I don't hate the movie look,
Right.
but to me, the one they had where they updated his old look to kind of look like a modern spin, to me, like at least give that costume to somebody else. That's a waste of a costume.
To do the movies to sell the comics and products, but then they change the comics and products to match the movies.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'm like, so what is it? Like, it just keeps revolving. Like, I don't understand the purpose.
Now, a friend of mine was telling me about Thor is the Herald of Galactus right now,
Oh, I didn't know that.
and because I have the Marvel app,
Yeah.
and it's just like a few months behind whatever is out currently, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Thor is the herald of Galactus because there's this threat bigger than Galactus that has come to our universe, and it was this entity called the Black Winter said, where is he? Where's who? Where's my herald, Galactus?" And so I'm like, oh, I'm reading that. Galactus was a herald. It was like, it looks like, you remember that stupid looking cloud from the Fantastic Four movie?
Yes.
Picture that, but it has almost like arms and like like the hint of arms and eyes, like it's really bigger than like a galaxy, and it's kind of like, I guess it's coming. I guess Galactus, Silver Surfer knew that it was like the whole story about the origin of Galactus. He just made that up. That's not what happened. And they were finding out, you knew this all the time. Like, yeah, I had to keep it a secret. So, in order to help combat this thing, I guess Thor gets deputized by Galactus. But Thor has already got the Odin Force, and he has the power plasma. So, where a lot of stuff happens, that's in issue 6, but the app only goes to issue 5. I'm like, I'm not going to start reading it until I get that issue 6 where, the Marvel Universe is like, Thor, why are you helping Galactus? And he explains, like, so they're fighting Thor, but he's just paintbrushing him because he was Thor with the Odin Force and the power cosmic. That's lopsided. So I don't really get much into modern stuff, but that sounds
cool.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna need to look into that one.
Right.
Yeah, I'm curious about that now.
I haven't read it, but when I was in Texas, I met the writer of the Immortal Hulk, and I guess that's a pretty good read. But I just I don't know, certain things I check out, some things I just don't. But with that thing with the take it out.
Interrupt you, but I'm leaving. I'll see you next time.
All right, I will see you soon. You stay safe. All right.
All right, you too.
Yeah, it sounds like a good old fun story.
Well, it sounds old school cosmic. I don't know if, like for example, I remember. Well, it's modern for me because everything is I like the 70s. It was when Danny Abnett and Landing, that writing team did Nova. This was just after the Annihilation. I got the trade paperback just on a lark, and I loved it. But I'm like, I haven't read anything that wasn't in the 70s. The longest I read it, I'm like, this is great.
I read that.
Well, I know what it
I was
was.
buying it for Josh.
It was a friend of mine that said he was talking about Guardians of the Galaxy, and he just kept gushing about it. I'm like, to me, the Guardians of the Galaxy is Charlie 27, Martin X, and Yondu. Like, oh, trust me, this stuff is great. This is before the movie. He was like, this is going to be the next big thing. Every time I see him, like, you saw that coming, man. You kept saying, because he said, I could give you the whole run. He gave me some, but I didn't get around to reading it. He was like, Groot is. I'm like, the Hulk villain? Like, yeah, and all he says is I am Groot, but it's like Chewbacca, like you understand it. And I'm thinking, that sounds interesting. It's like, yeah, now the whole world knows who Groot is. He kept saying, man, this is gonna be huge.
But I never read any of their stories together.
But yeah, I like cosmic stuff. Well, I got the Marvel app because of Starlin's Captain Marvel. I grew up on that stuff, and it's kind of like the idea of being able to see that and blow up panels and look at it closer.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's a must-have. And as an added bonus, because I have the app, they'll send me a bonus like Marvel Legend. Like every year you have it, they just have like their own exclusive. It's just a reprint or something. Like it was one year, it was a Tony Stark in a different color suit than the one you get in the store. Deadpool in some X-Force costume or something like that.
That's cool.
And little Scotty Young pins. Those are kind of cool.
20?
Yeah.
No, that's neat. Oh, so you take care.
You said you've got to do security at a wedding?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man.
Eric's coming in later. Apparently, Sean will be back.
Yes. That was surprising, but he already got something. He said, I want something else. I'm like,
I asked him,
okay.
he's carrying his book around. I'm like, what are you doing? Well, I want to get something from Derek. I'm like, why are you talking to him? He's like, oh, he's busy. So you stick around? No, I gotta take the girl shopping and then I'll be back. Okay, go do your dad stuff. Nick, take care, buddy.
All right. Thanks again.
Daryl.
All right. Take care.
see it? You're on security for a wedding?
Yeah.
I can hear you now.
I know,
Come on, why would you want to?
I don't tell them all you're in a break. That's it.
Just for the free roof, for the free roof.
Probably won't work.
If I went up the strip, I'd end up at
There's a burger joint up there I haven't been to yet. Though.
Five Guys. Yeah, you gotta go through
I've
Five
been to
Guys.
Five Guys. I don't. We went here for years.
Have it? So the dollar full? Well, this been bringing up the short boxes in there.
They're $5.
You can get $25 for it. I was hoping to walk out and sit with
The box has not.
somebody picked over it. There you go.
This will make sense.
We get a purge of a lot of stuff, and a lot of the kids got shifted to just either in the back or wherever.
I was gonna say, do you have any monsters names in the movie?
Your sister need any pop?
I don't know.
Another one of those out for one of those dirty folks.
A lot of regulars. Have you been playing on that? The Saturday before we got home, and we played about 6 So, we played down in the Three buffaloes. Willows. Willow, Buffy, Angel, and then still got Firefly, which I haven't read. I haven't looked at it. I just keep gambling. Oh
Thanks. Have a good one.
You guys have a good one. How you doing? Talking about the That's all.
Hey, how's it going?
Getting out of the heat.
Hot out there.
Warm.
Did Aaron make it?
Aaron.
Archer?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, you don't know Aaron? I thought he almost practically lives here. He's got the studio space with the Franklins next door.
Okay. He might be in there.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't been inside over there.
Oh, okay. I might drop by after finishing this and say hello. Are you off today?
I am laid off, so yes.
Are you? Oh, because of
No, I've been laid off since the day after the Super Bowl.
Oh, really? What happened?
Slowdown in production. Business slowdown. Just
You guys consider it still new or?
You were working at Timken. Yeah. I remember we used to have one of those in Columbus years ago. So are you looking for anything in particular, something along those lines, or?
I'm not. I mean, right now I'm just kind of looking.
Okay.
Just because I somehow I still got the 600.
Okay.
For the people that got laid off for
Right.
coronavirus.
Right.
Somehow I still got that.
Okay.
So once that ran out, now I'm kind of
Okay. Well, I mean, you could, because through no fault of your own, you could probably you still get unemployment, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Because that's what my sister works at Hilton Hotel.
Okay.
And Hilton Columbus, they depend on events like the Arnold that's in Columbus.
Yeah.
Well, there was no Arnold, so she was like, we don't know when we're coming back. They're taking good care of their people, but it's they kind of need this to to get over with.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is just like right now, with everything being so up in the air, it's hard to know when. Like yesterday, my wife and I were supposed to go see David Spade at the Roxino up in Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
In Northfield. We were supposed to go up there. And it was like, I called them the day before and I was like, hey, is this event still going on? And they're like, no, all of our events until further notice are canceled.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
And it's like, well, you could have said something about that.
They didn't tell you?
Because on their website it was still listed as happening.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I called.
They didn't give you your refund?
No, they're just going to, they rescheduled it for next year.
Oh, okay.
And they're still going to, basically they're just still going to honor the ticket.
Oh, okay, because a lot of vendors who set up at shows, they were giving them the options that you could just roll it over.
Yeah.
Well, Gym City was offering people just giving them their money back.
Yeah.
Because they realized they probably need it, because if they're this is when there was complete shutdown. It was not even like this.
Yeah.
So, but now I think they're just letting people roll over to next year. But yeah, it's something else. It's like if we just work together, everybody put your mask on and do the stuff, and we'll get past this. I mean, it's annoying, but I mean, like
there's so many people who are like, well, what do I do?
Well, I mean, people are like, oh, well, what about my daughter has asthma.
Okay.
I mean, she uses a rescue inhaler, but she wears a mask 9 hours a day, and because she works at a photography shop where you can buy and rent camera gear. People go, and their owners, it's a small business, and they're like, oh, for breathing problems, I can't. Well, they have curbside for that. But they didn't want to do curbside. They want to come in. It's like, well, if you don't want to wear a mask, we can bring it out to you.
Yeah.
You can order online, but it's almost like they just want to come in and just start some stuff.
Right.
It's kind of like
that. Like it just seems like they're like, no, I want to come in and I don't want to wear a mask. Well, we'll bring it out to you. No, I want to come in.
Well, I mean, fortunately, they deal with it, especially my daughter. She kind of takes it out for her mom with that. Like, look, it's like
it's not going to work that way.
No, exactly. So it's just, but we get this thing over and done with. back to normal,
Right.
air quotes normal,
Yeah.
and wrestling can have audiences again. Although I haven't watched anything in a long time, I'm not even sure. I was flipping past AEW the other day. I saw they just had production sitting out there.
Yeah. They just have like their. Like
I don't-
their extra.
I don't know why when AEW does it, it feels more organic. When the WWE was doing it, it just felt like, I'm not watching that.
Well, because
And I don't know
think with
why.
with WWE for the longest time, they had no one. They were literally just wrestling in an empty.
Okay, maybe that's it.
But AEW since the start has had.
Well, you'll have the heels or the baby
Yeah.
faces kind of around, and it's sort of like you're still telling the story.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, I kept thinking. See, now that I explained, I kept saying like I flipped past Raw one time, and I'm like, because I like Drew McIntyre, but I'm like, I don't know if I can sit through this. But for some reason, with AEW, with Jericho was doing color commentary, he was just being Jericho. I'm like, see, this is engaging to me, you know. So, but that's been a while. But I have
Past
to
week they had Eric Bischoff
on what?
AEW.
He's over there.
Well, I think it was just a one-off.
Oh, okay, because honestly,
There was
I'm
a
like,
debate between Jericho and Orange Cassidy,
oh, okay.
so he was the moderator of the debate.
Because I'm like, oh, it was giving me TNA flashback. Like, no, the next thing, here comes Hulk Hogan, and they're like, no, just
They're just like, no. Just the one-time deal.
yeah, because it's kind of like I think that they're doing their own thing, and you know they don't need, because that to me that was why I didn't like TNA. It was just like, oh, we'll follow the same business model as WCW. I'm like, and how did that work out for WCW? You know,
Right.
they went from competing against Vince McMahon to whatever that was towards the end. See, I'm critical of it because I love WCW. I mean, when it was NWA, that was my first pay-per-view ever.
Yeah.
I still remember it was, what was it, the name of the paper? It was RoboCop was there.
Yeah.
What was the name of it? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That was my first pay-per-view. I paid cash for that. I went to the cable company. I didn't want a chance doing it on the phone. I'm like, I got to see this. It's Sting. It's El Gigante and RoboCop. I know it sounds corny now, but back then it was like that was a must-see.
Yeah.
So I've got a long history with WCW. TNA was kind of like, oh, this is going to be like WCW again. I'm like, yeah, the bad parts.
Yeah. It's going to be like late 90s WCW.
I mean, at one point, WCW, you had, think about it. They had talent from other organizations like New Japan showing up. You had Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Goldberg, Harlem Heat. I mean, ravishing Rick Rude. It was like, wow, that was to me, that was way better than the WWE.
And that's the thing too, is that a lot of people forget that TNA had that too for a while. They had some New Japan people that when they're on excursion.
Yeah.
Like they had Okada.
I remember seeing I heard Okada I heard about, but I remember Tanahashi was over there.
Yeah.
They were just jobbing him out. I'm thinking, you guys don't know who you have.
Yeah.
And it scared me because I'm like, would they do that to like Liger or somebody? Like, you guys don't get it. And I'm a little surprised because Bischoff was in WCW when they had Liger and all those guys.
Yeah.
So it seemed like he should know better. It's like,
Right.
no, you understand the superstar talent, the level that you've got there.
Yeah.
I mean, Bischoff was, he was a participant in Collision in Korea.
Yeah.
Which aging myself. I remember when that was brand new.
Yeah.
To this day, still the biggest wrestling event.
Yeah.
Because
it's North Korea, they had to go.
Yeah, but it was. You think about it was like something like 400,000 people, or something ridiculous. You had, WCW, New Japan, Muhammad Ali was there. But the main event, Inoki and Flair, had a Benoit match. I wonder on the network, did they just like clip that match out? It's like you just can't see that, or I wonder what they did.
I don't know if they had that event.
Don't even have that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that event.
I have.
I've seen it on tape.
Okay.
And stuff like that, but I haven't seen it on the network.
Oh, okay. I just wondered about that.
Yep, round two. He went over to find Bill for round three.
Yeah, I used to be the biggest Goldberg fan, but he was at a show I was at in Lexington, Kentucky.
Yeah.
And didn't seem like the nicest guy in the world. It's kind of like wow. I know they say never meet your heroes, but I'm like, he did a panel and he was just kind of, I don't know. Um, but maybe, I don't know, maybe, I always say, well, maybe he was having a bad day, but the person that I think surprised me the most that there was nothing like the character Sting.
Yeah.
You've met him before. He's
Oh.
like, he's just so quiet. I'm like, really?
It's like you were the, blonde
right.
guy coming out yelling, woo!
Yeah. It's showtime. Let's see, who was the last one? When I was at Great Lakes Comic Con, Steamboat was there.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to talk with him. I just took a picture of him with him in the IC belt.
He was nice.
Yeah.
He was at an independent show that I was at. He had probably the exact same IC belt.
Okay.
And he took some time and he talked, and it was just like I don't know, because it's one of those things where you're just like, do these people even realize how big of legends they are?
Well,
You know what I mean?
his line was not crazy though. That's what kind of threw me. I'm like, so I'm like, even though the average fan knows him from his WWF stuff. Yeah, I saw that on Instagram. I'm like, that was at an NXT show?
No, that was at WrestleCon
Oh, okay.
last year in New York, because me and my wife and our two friends went to WrestleMania,
Oh, okay.
and then they were having the WrestleCon in New York City at a hotel.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
just like, Shawn Michaels was going to be there.
You're right, and I'm still there.
So I took I've met him before,
Oh, okay.
and I took my Winged Eagle title.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
signed.
How many belts do you have?
A lot.
I have.
Let's see here. I have the NWA signed by Flair, but that's in a shadow box, so
Okay.
it's not really
That counts.
accessible. The Winged Eagle signed by Shawn. I have a Universal title, WWE title signed. The WWE title signed by AJ Styles,
Oh, yeah.
and I have a US title signed by AJ Styles.
He was at Wizard World Columbus. His line was crazy.
Yeah.
And I heard that because he was next to Lou Ferrigno. I heard Lou was just ticked off about it. I'm like, dude, you're from a 70s show. Look at the age group of the people here. AJ Styles was the current U.S. champion at the
Yeah.
time.
I got him for free.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He was doing a signing up in Cleveland because this is when he was on SmackDown.
Okay.
So it was before he was the current and U.S. champion.
Okay.
And he was up there at a Cricket Wireless doing promotion for the show that night.
Oh, okay.
So me and Spiros went, and I had 2 belts that I wanted to get signed, and Spiros doesn't watch wrestling.
Oh, okay.
So he's just like, I was like, you just want to go with me? And he's just like, yeah. So he got one signed, I got the other signed.
Is he here?
Spiros? Yeah, he's outside. He's
Oh,
looking
okay.
the $2 books.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You need to take Spiros up to get clothes.
To get clothes?
Every time I see him, all he's got is a hat on and a white t-shirt.
Yeah.
And also he needs to watch his hair.
Yes.
Did you say he needs to wash his hair? It's like you have a list. This is what he needs to do.
I finally got that. Because after Edge came back, they did a restock of the Rated R spinner belt from back in the day.
Did you get that from Ringside Collectibles or from WWE.com?
WWE shop.
Oh, okay.
Get that text I sent you
For Target?
Yeah.
I don't order that.
Like I got that. And they did it. I wanted that belt since it debuted.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And then but at the time, I didn't have
The ones that I sent
job.
you from Target, that was
So
leather-headed slash pre-orders for Target.
there was no,
Oh, well then I'm gonna go.
hitting it.
Well, I just realized if you're laid off, but you bought me this, man, you didn't have to do that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I brought her home last night. So, his daughter is taking photos. So, maybe she'll pick them out.
I'll tell you what, the best
Spoiler of that.
belt that I have right now is this one.
Okay.
It's by a company called Fcbd, and it's got an awesome weight to it. The plates are like that thick,
Oh, okay.
and the etching is just pristine.
Nice.
So I'm just like, and the thing is too, it doesn't have a WWE logo.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like the WCW.
Oh, okay. Because for a while they had, it was the WCW. Well, it was the World Heavyweight
Yeah.
Championship. Yeah.
The Black Keys and their song Local Boy is coming up next. We have Pepper, their song I, and after that, the Big Hit with their song Dominoes. But I want to let you know that only around 2% of listeners support their local nonprofit TV.
There you go. You kind of get a better idea there
Oh,
of how deep the
that's gorgeous.
design is.
So it's the strap is with the plates and all that. It's got the same deco and all that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
You insure all these?
No.
Actually, you know, if you
Well, we have renter's insurance.
Okay.
And we go through and we itemize everything.
yeah,
So in that sense, we do.
yeah, that covers it.
Any and I would find, I'd love all the covers.
No, just that.
Yeah, just the end of it.
Yeah. He took it up, he got it signed by Senator for free.
Yeah.
And was like, you know, this is like your dollar cover. He's like, okay.
I always loved that though. It looks great. You know, believe it or not, I probably tell you this every time. One of my favorite belts is the old NWA TV Championship belt. I don't know why. It's just simple. It's silver. It's got ABC and CBS on the plates, even though I don't think they were on those channels.
Oh, yeah. The first two they did were 1 and 10. So then they went to
I actually went to eBay and I saw one for like $250.
Need that one?
do the right thing.
That's it.
They brought it back.
Yeah, I got the second print.
Oh, the NWA
For
brought it.
NWA,
Oh,
they do
okay.
that NWA Power on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Heroes.
So they had
Heroes,
like Nick
down
Aldis
there,
is the NWA champion.
Oh, is
on
he?
there.
Okay.
And then
So they brought back the old Arn Anderson TV
yeah,
championship.
they brought back the old TV title.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I subscribe to Arn's YouTube channel.
I didn't realize it.
It's always telling those. It's like in like part of a podcast. It's like in like 5 minute
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
short
might still
segments.
have some, I don't know.
From like they have their own website for
It's heroes aren't hard to find.
oh
the
the
shop that
hero shop.
yeah, the shop that actually
There you go.
yeah.
That's it.
I had him sign my wrestling album.
Is it Pile Driver?
That's the first one. That's the wrestling.
Oh,
album.
okay. I remember that music video. Wait, let me say that again. Wait, who on the album is still alive?
Very
Besides
few.
Hogan.
Very few. Jesse Ventura, Vince McMahon, Hillbilly Jim, Jimmy Hart, Ricky Steamboat, and that's about it.
Oh, okay.
But that's also what I had Piper sign.
Oh, okay.
So I have Piper and Ricky Steamboat on it. want to have some water or something. You want anything?
No, I'm good. Actually, I have my Yeti cup.
All right.
Thanks, man.
He's set up. He's set up. I think. Is he even letting people? Is he taking people into the eBay area where he set up his wall book?
Yeah, that stuff over there.
Not over there, he does, right?
Yeah.
Inside over there. Yeah. You got stuff over there.
He doesn't have it.
But he does have it. All that back stuff.
Oh, that's fine. Hey, can you just tell that stuff later, please?
You guys still use the newer place you have down the street there?
Yep.
You do? Okay. Is that where Bill is now?
No, Bill's over up top over there.
Oh, okay.
Sent sent, after everything I didn't know was going on, but the other day on my Twitter feed, Neko was saying that the other-handed Slash and Target were up to pre-orders. And people were like, "Oh my God, Target's taking my orders." So I sent the link to Steve, and he didn't respond. And apparently, he thought it was the one I showed him before, which was the Two Mutants. He said, "I already ordered those." No, these are different. And now he finally went to try, and they were sold out. Now I'll have to just go to Target and
Hope we can get him. He'll probably have to just pay more.
go. As long as he doesn't buy from Adam.
You can go. I'll be there.
I'll go to like 5 of those ice cream and second because another mac and cheese, right? And then obviously don't put them out to order them for speculation. So back to cheese probably later. Yeah. I told him just for a little speculation on the story, and I was like, I'd order at least 5 of the second print ice cream, man.
Yeah, I ordered that thing. Also, I had it 4, 5, 13. Monday. Yeah, I ordered that.
Did you? Oh, because it's a variant. That's when you know you're starting to go down a nasty road where
I've been doing it.
now you got the variants, you got to go to second. Yeah.
Then there's
With the actual first appearance of the character.
and then even corn in there. Yeah, exactly. We'll figure that out.
It's like a possessed version of Ragnarok or something. Then everyone's going to be wanting the first appearance of Ragnarok.
Are going to jump into the bottom of the hour with Bob. We've got this wonderful weather forecast coming up. Coming up right now here for us.
So the current Thor series is really a hot book.
It's popping right now because of that Black Widow character.
Yeah. I just found out about it earlier this week. Is on the app to start reading. Sounds really cool. Do you read that, Thor? No. You're more of a Deadpool fan, like no, I'm sorry.
Books that I keep up with as they come out. Literally, I keep up with. That's about it. Everything else I pick and choose.
Where was it? It was over there, like on the shelf, so I didn't know if that counted. So that could be
Yeah, if it would have been over here on the shelf.
okay. And then also, I think probably like the flag went off, like when
They were
still
from the
from
shelf.
I used for all.
What's going on, man? Yep.
And tonight, that's both the top 8 and overall top donor. If you'd like to beat 500, you get the flag, the car pass, the opening some high quality masks. You can Bob along and he gets points clears up. recording of your voice say WSTV Streets Girl at the top of every hour for the next. I think that's only about 12,000 times your voice will be on the radio. So definitely a cool option or a prize. So if you'd like to top out at 500 or 250 for today and at 10 p.m. tonight, put your donations in at 330-422-2489, or you can go online at rock889.com. I'll give you some dialing music. Don't sour.
You want to put a lot of name and a phone number. I want to. It'll be in the drawing.
Amber DJ Dana.
Oh,
Number
yeah, for sure.
0422489.
Yes. Kind of try to get the signature. Yeah.
Name and phone number, right?
Picture of all you did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh, I didn't think something about that. What is this?
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
When we drove up again about a month ago, I was still really close to you. Did you consider it as like this? Don't do it sometimes? What, you know, the
I think what I wrote right here. Not heroin was good. Oh, the Pulp Art mini hardcover from Brubaker and Phillips. And then they announced that they're going to keep doing these like one-shot little mini hardcovers.
Who is?
Brubaker and Phillips.
Okay.
We did a lot of criminal and books and whatnot.
Okay.
Walking Dead, California 100 on the family. Not just me wanting to stop on that stuff.
You all read it, right?
no, it's the bottom of the
I asked him that too. He's like, oh, what are you looking at? What do you want for your book? They never set a price, so
yeah, maybe we'll go there.
I've never seen them before. Like, I don't know if it's gone down or whatever. Initially priced it. That's what it was. Yeah.
I knew it was going up, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was about $100 whenever I priced it initially. Found one of these digging around too.
Yeah.
So,
What is that, Danny?
yeah, it's a retailer.
Is that one of those?
Okay.
No, no.
Okay. Nothing on this or that. Is it one of those 500 things?
That I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think it was offer.
Saying they got 500 on it. Like there's a phone out.
Yeah, that photo was one.
Yeah. 60 grams or maybe.
I can't believe I still can't believe a 9.8 first mile sold for $1,500. It's come down a lot, hasn't it?
It's come down
It's
some.
below a grand now.
I don't know. I haven't been watching just because it got so ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's one of those things like, my only issue is that a lot, some of those that,
I mean, I get the miles is popular. I get,
it's a 750,000 spec line.
but yeah, that's just it. They're pushing. And what happens is when it does start to go down, then miraculously a big sale happens.
Oh, it's definitely.
I'm like, it's like the only, it's, people want to talk about Wall Street. I was like, they've never traded hot comics, have they?
Right.
I was like, at least Wall Street has the SEC looking over their shoulder.
One of the other things. No.
Yeah, you want to put one in. Yeah. Fill one out, put one in there. I figured, it's not, the new PC distributor is going to take it for you.
Oh, really?
It's not worth it. It's $90. Yeah, it's like 30, 40 bucks.
I never heard that one. I have like five.
Now,
It's a good number.
Yeah, those ones off because they're getting real high.
Yep.
you did when they come down on the law.
I don't care if it does. I'm cool with it.
What are you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Joe.
Yep, you need me with the door, you good.
Okay.
All right. Take care, John. Yep.
William Jones or Bill Jones.
Someone called. You guys are easy? Look, no.
I assume $25 before you came out.
What? Yeah. Because they're considering it the first appearance of the Robin King.
Yeah, first Robin's thing, so it's like,
See, there's some guys out there trying to say that he started somewhere else.
Yeah, but I know
The green arrow metal series. They're trying to say that was Robin. 85.
I got that. Yeah, okay. I'll take it. That's what it is. I'll take it. I just bought all the metal tie-ins for this book.
Yeah,
Now it's death metal song stuff and all that. Oh, yeah. Second best genre of music. No. Crap.
You know what? Put some stuff in one of the giant eagle bags. And I was like, hey, you even get Bill's receipt.
Awesome.
Those are the got the frames where he's on my centerpiece and like that. I ordered those concentrate frames from Steve a long time ago. Those are the premium. Premier.
Name and contact on
More
there.
premier.
Either one of those.
You sell extra tickets or?
No, we're just doing one per purchase.
Oh,
Yep. Like you don't have to put your,
You know, if you have a full, if you just want to run full.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna call you. Yeah, cool. Just gonna put it in full pictures, yeah. Yeah. This is something if telling the children number one here, what they're popping. $80.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I have a couple versions of the kit. Yeah. I think I got at least 2 or 3 others.
Yeah. See you guys next week. Yep. I'll see you Tuesday.
yeah, Tuesday.
I almost got another one. I ordered a mask. It's
Oh, there's something that's killing the children one?
the one you pull off.
Yeah, that one's cool.
It's
I wanted it,
just
but
shit.
I didn't know if I wanted like $20 wanted it.
No,
Soul Charger with their song, Someone.
it's not like this. It's the one of the other ones. So.
Soul Charger was
Yeah.
cool. They disbanded a couple years ago.
Put him out there.
But I don't think they're making any new music. And I was talking to the mailman here, and the only place you can really find any singing Soul Charger tunes is right here on 88.9.
No picture on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't actually show you the.
Full post. How much is that one going for?
Just out a new single from the Steve Route on the store. So hopefully we'll get that.
140 would be.
It's always good to have new music, old music, local music, big music.
Thank you very much.
Music of all shapes. Right now we're going to jump into another favorite song of mine. It's gonna be
I was also looking
by
for a
Soul
Splash
Trumpet.
757.
And
You have
after that, we're
758
gonna
over
jump
here.
into
When I looked at the back issues already, I wasn't sure if I'd make it that far.
Yep.
That has always falls under the umbrella of alternative rock. Large range of genres. So we're going to keep your favorite music rolling. If you have some time today, for a change. If you'd like to donate, we are hosting a membership drive. Give us a call at 330-422-489.
That's the one I always.
Minimum, the premium level. If you can donate
The burn.
$5.
Well, that's the one I remember. I mean, other than that, then my first X book to actually collect was an X Factor.
So you have something fun to do.
That I got to start from the beginning.
I know I'm having a really hard time.
For me, that was a big deal.
Remember as a kid, I found that X-Men Adventures 1 and thought it was like the legit X-Men 1.
No.
The real thing.
Rolling right here on
16 or 17. No, this is stuff. Okay.
Did you? Yeah. You actually do it? Somebody was probably standing over his shoulder.
Like the outside looks pretty good. They're all special.
Better be JoJo's.
What's that?
Oh, there's no point going to you go to Pizza Hut and you don't get JoJo's.
The JoJo's are pretty good. JoJo's and chicken are good.
How about the Trump box?
Yeah, they used to cut sausage. When I was in high school and I worked there, you could ask for regular cut Italian sausage, at least at the Papa Bear's one. Because you used to be able to get meatballs on it too.
I love the Trump box.
That's good.
Everyone loves it just because
Like that?
they literally cook the whole pizza in there.
Yeah,
I mean,
really do.
I like them a lot more now, so.
I mean, it's your work, so.
I mean, it could be good, but is
tweeted it. I tweeted the video towards this one dude going, "Yeah, I'm working on his streaming shop." And get you on there with potato and
I think it's pretty much good, man. Oh, shit. Robin, I left my wallet in this car. Hold on. Come back.
I'm gonna go outside for a minute just to cut this back.
Now, what pose should I do? Sweet chin music or the double bicep?
I think it's double bicep.
Double bicep.
Just because, like I said, because I wanted to have the bow.
Daryl,
Yes,
this is here.
it is.
Yes, sir.
Well, I guess I'll take a slice, I suppose.
If I have
If if I have to.
All right, now, the things I gotta do.
Okay, with the belt.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you send that to
Yeah.
me on Facebook? Okay.
Yeah.
Easier than me just Googling it. All right.
Not bad.
Time for a mini lunch break.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty fun. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that might have been one of the ones we sold out of. With the new distributor and stuff, you want to lower his numbers a little bit on them.
So 81. Yeah. Ultimate first PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I got one of those.
Yeah.
All right, we're all finished.
Thank you.
I thought this was going to be like real life. People stuff that's like dinosaur. This, and I'm like,
Well, thank you.
no problem. Well, like, even that's a good price. Even loose. I remember, I don't know why at one point this was like so Canada and Europe. I don't remember, did this even appear in the comic? I just remember this figure.
Yeah.
It was him and Dragon Man were insane for some reason. I'm like, I think I might pick up this because I got a stuffed animal. Is it Bugs Bunny? But is this Matt Bourne or is this who's the other guy?
I forget. I can never remember. Ray Apollo.
Okay. Good memory.
Yes.
Good memory.
I have a Shockmaster figure find at home.
Yep, you have the variant in the box
Yeah,
with upside down.
upside down.
Yes,
Yes.
that's awesome. With
Yeah.
the Stormtrooper helmet.
And then also, I wanted to talk to you about adding on a bus
Oh,
a separate bus sketch. Robin Hood, the Disney,
but the
the box. Yeah,
as a like just
as a separate thing.
yeah.
I want to get that. I want to get that from
Yeah,
my
yeah.
Dale, what's happening, player? How you doing? You doing good?
Doing great.
Awesome.
So,
Good, good, good.
He's been going through a rough time of work.
okay.
And at this stage,
What's up? Where's Bill?
Next door.
I got some stuff for him.
Yeah, he's next door.
I picked up one of those Wonder Woman for him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did grab some from my big school.
Yeah, he's next door.
Okay.
Kind of screwed you over.
Yeah.
Good surprise.
you limiting the baby weather? They're just not going to be part of the buy two get one free. And there's just no discount on them.
Okay, that's fine. I was just curious because I know my niece is probably gonna want one too, and I just wasn't sure if I'm being me just out, I wasn't sure if he was. What am I being? Okay.
At least I think it's okay. Won't discount them, but buying two of them will go up. You can get three regular packs.
Great. Lots of visitors. What you're just listening to. Coming up next, we have like 2 more songs left in this hour. Just want to pop in and say, if you want to donate, if you have the means to donate and the time, call us at 330-422-2489, or you can visit rock889.com. I'll get 2 more songs to round out the hour, and then you and I have 1 more hour left until I believe the house will be over. So we'll keep things rolling from there. Virgin Miles Torches, XXX, Kentucky on the special.
Bill will probably charge you for it.
No, I got to look on eBay too. 233.4. You've seen the fun we had with the band.
Oh yeah. I saw with Bill. I was like, I watched like the first I was already lost because he was trying to tell this story about at a show. And I didn't understand what. I just didn't get it.
I didn't even look at. He told me that there was a video. I went to the video. I didn't watch the video. I just wanted to read the comment.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Well, I told Bill too, like, if I had a falling out with you, the last thing I would do is blast it on social media and put a video, because you go to other stores, and even if you get along with them, that's going to be one after their head. It's like, why would you do that?
I know a couple of stores commented on Phillips, and yeah, let us know who it is, so we don't let them back in our store too.
Well, I was amazed because, it was 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks when you finally posted this video. But when he was in here the day, and Bill told him, this is your last day, whatever, and he's sitting there the whole time talking to somebody else. There's 30 plus shops around I can go to, and I'm thinking, I was about ready to turn around and go. But I was like, if you're so bad, it's going to, what it's going to do, it's going to find